Welcome back. Now, what could have potentially been 30 seconds for you was also 30 seconds for me, depending. Um, was aiming on getting this out 1 week after the first video. Whether or not that happened is entirely up to chance. But yes, welcome back to Shatter Our Souls with Novaria here with the second episode of my Borderlands Deathless challenge. Now, last time we took down the first boss of the game, Nine Toes, with relative ease, and unfortunately, I haven't been able to find certain items like a new shield yet. Not that it's really the end of the world, but as was stated in the prior video, I refuse to buy any weapons, ammunition, shields, you name it. Only buying storage or ammo storage or storage deck upgrades throughout the game so as to improve the amount I can hold. Anytime that I need to get more ammunition will be a flying trip back to the Badlands or earlier areas just to tackle a few basic enemies and potentially grind out a few extra KOs on skags so that we can get higher, or so that I can have more enemies taken down, which will improve the likelihood of tackling major challenges like these sniper challenges. All that being said, today's video is more in line with a boss rush because we're going to be tackling not one, but potentially two bosses today. The first being Scar. Scar is a mini boss enemy, which is just an oversized skag that is very, very angry, exists in that area, and currently has TK Baja's leg. Now, if we were ever going to save TK's life and limb, um, we're going to have to take down Scar. So, for now, I'm going to be doing a couple minor side quests, nothing too serious, just something to keep the experience flowing. And upon finishing these 2 to 3 side quests, we're going to tackle Scar, and then Bonehead. From there, we'll see what the future holds and how long the video has went on. At this point, I'm going a little bit faster than I was expecting to, so I'm feeling confident in my ability to tackle perhaps 1 or 2 side quests after defeating Bonehead, but that entirely depends on how things are looking out. Ooh, shiny. Too bad it's not really worth it. When it comes to sniper rifles, there are 2 stats that matter: damage and accuracy. And that one didn't beat my current in either mentality, so it really doesn't do anything for me. Mind you, having fast firing speeds and whatnot is more than welcome. In the end, it's not the desired thing for this particular character build. Now, getting to this side of the Badlands, we're going to be dealing with higher level enemies, such as Spitter Skags, which are level 7s, as well as some new enemy types, Scar, the adult Skags, and maybe even a couple badasses. The badasses are effectively just a higher skill level enemy. The higher, they're a tankier enemy and they do more damage, is basically all it is. They're not boss enemies. They aren't as strong as boss enemies. But what they do have and what they are capable of is so much more than what your typical boss enemy can do. and they will continue to increase in power and scale up to meet you throughout the duration of the game. So it's actually harder to take down badasses in new areas than it is sometimes to beat um, standardized enemies at times. All that being said, the fact that I'm getting hit by simplistic enemies definitely doesn't help me any. So, here we are. Side quest 1 of 3, more or less completed, with notable exceptions being with the rack. And because I do not have any means of healing, this is actually incredibly dangerous, and I don't want to challenge Scar right now. Huh, this isn't good. Because I don't have a shield, which is typically what defends me from rack attacks, um, I really have nothing going for me right now. And if I challenge Scar, there's virtually nothing I can do if he catches me. At level 9, he is too powerful to really do much against. Of course, when has something as mundane as logic ever deterred me? Um, oh my. Did I just find a secret to beating this guy? Gonna be really disappointed if you do nothing, Scar. Please? Do I got you glitched. In the corner. With a knife in your head. Oh, yay. There's instant health. Right. Um, I meant to do that. Definitely. Mm-hmm. I definitely meant for Scar to get stuck in a corner while chasing me down. And, huh. It's a really awkward spot. No wonder he got stuck. Um, well, um, jokes and awkward situations aside, I guess that worked. Didn't really expect it to. I'm guessing part of it is that his AI is not designed to go that far out. So upon effectively traveling halfway to me, or all that distance, he got stuck because his specific AI and hitboxes were never designed to leave this arena. That's my assumption. That's what I'm going with. But I don't actually have a specific answer for what in the world just happened. What I will say is I will take the level up. And we are back on track. Still confused, but that's fine. Nothing really worth taking from there. Not that it really matters. I can't take anything anyways. If I could, there's nothing worth taking. Awesome. Oh, hi. Alrighty. Now, after the Skags stole all of TK's food, he kind of needed to get a fresh batch. This he is going to be in the form of a blade flower, which are ready for harvest in the Skag Gully. Thus, my next mission will be, by the seeds of my pants, to collect the blade flowers for TK. Which on its own isn't all that difficult of a challenge. It's more so the aspect of I've got to get it and get out. Oh joy, we have an adult. The adult skags, much like their elder skag, spitter skag, skag whelp counterparts, are relatively average enemies. However, what sets an adult apart from the kin is size and tankiness. And by standing back here, I am effectively ensuring that any and all enemies that wish. Are you kidding me? Uh, okay. I am running. Um, Another situation of enemies getting stuck in an area they were never intended to be in. Come on. There we go. Yell at me one more time. It's a good yell. Too bad I'm reloading. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a nice purple rarity shield. Come on. What do we got? Fire resistance? Symmetrical as a bestic shield? What do you do? Fire resistance. That's what I thought. But my tankiness just darn near doubled, quadrupled even, because of how fast shields recharge. Thus, I'm in much better shape after beating that guy. Alright. Now, anyways, being in Skag Gully and now actually having a functional shield shouldn't be too hard to finish this side quest now. Gets TK some more food. Come on. Get a crit. Nope, no luck. One of the nice things about Bloodwing is that because it will stay active either until its full um, time period for recovery is done or attack an enemy closer to you, effectively, you can have Bloodwing active near constantly by comparison to some of the later items or different characters' abilities. There we go. This isn't good. This isn't good. No. Bad. Ouch. Bad. Okay. 2 health vials. I think I can recover now. And 3. All right. Well, that could have went better. but could have also went far worse. Unfortunately, there's always that chance that something random will throw the entire run for a loop based on based on random chance and bad luck. Or in my case, lack of skill. Aha. There we go. Now, I did say when I was finishing the Titanfall challenge that one of the reasons why I was going with Mordecai was because I'm not a very good sniper. I stand by that statement. I am not a very good sniper. But I definitely have improved over the last 2-ish months due to some unknown reason. I think my number one issue is I waste too much ammo. And I'm also not using it at range, which definitely doesn't help things much either. And 100% pure upgrade weapon. The Vladov GNC 30 sniper. Double the output of bullets, or double the firing rate. Similar, if not slightly better damage per shot, and better accuracy. This beastie is going to be easily a better weapon to have. Because when pure luck hits, it hits very nice. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Right. That's still not going quite to plan. Definitely have a lot of backtracking that I'm doing. But I'm also not falling, so there's that. All right. And let's see what we get for luck in here. One angry adult, an Anshin shield. Anshin being a health, more of it type of mentality, but it actually does nothing really beneficial, so to speak, comparatively to what I'm currently using. A little bit of ammo definitely doesn't hurt. All right, and with that, I am going to meet you back in Firestone. And we're back in the arid Badlands as promised. So we're just going to pass off those 3 side quests and get prepared to tackle the second boss of the game, Bonehead. As a sniper character, Bonehead is actually reasonably easy to defeat. He doesn't have too much in the way of extra help for this particular. Or he doesn't have a whole lot of help coming his way. The result of that is we can actually focus in on the boss himself, which is very rare actually in this game. All right, here's your life and limb. See, there's your leg back. And from that, we got TK's wave and Eh, nothing worthwhile. All right. Got one more to cash in at Firestone. And then Bonehead. Now, Bonehead's arena is somewhat unique comparatively to boss arenas. There is multiple ways to get into the arena. High fire resistance. Eh, they're virtually identical, doesn't matter. There are multiple ways into his arena. The one that I personally go down consistently is where the bandits keep showing up. The reason I go with that route over alternatives has to do with the back route. It is possible to get in behind the arena relatively easily simply by following this path here to the right. And if you notice, we're directly above the area where we started, meaning that most of the bandits that we fought in the first little section actually came from from Bonehead, not Nine Toes. I tend to stick right around here because there's a nice little window of opportunity. Oh, wow. I'm under leveled. But yeah, we're just going to try to deal headshots primarily. That way I can whittle them down. And hopefully before he takes out my shields. But that is entirely dependent on where he himself ends up firing. Right. Not having very much luck with actually landing those headshots I was talking about. Do-do-do. Gonna take a brief back step and see if I can get a better angle on this arena. And two. Just need to get one more level up, and Bonehead should be an easier target to tackle. Of course, defeating him will probably do that for me as is. One and done. Level 10. And with that, Bonehead theoretically would no longer be a challenge, as he would be within the level region of 2 to 3 levels. And we're just going to finish off the rest of his friends here. Clean up the arena a bit. Well, this is new. Come on. Take him down. There we go. Not used to finding those guys out here. Typically, it's slightly weaker enemies that they tend to throw at me. Oh well. And with that, the second boss of the game is defeated. If you like what you see, or are curious where we're going from here, feel free to stop by for the next video. Until then, have a good one.